Yo, welcome to the video. I'm just gonna do more talking videos like this where I just talk about gaming shit. I'm hearing Pokemon ZA isn't going that well. The gameplay is alright, but the game itself is just kind of shit. And I just have to say, it took y'all this long to get to the point where you have to say that the games are bad. It was bad 2 games ago. I mean, I didn't play them. I didn't have to. People played them and I watched the videos. I watched the clips. I watched that shit. It was not good. I was like, they've never made a game with such bad quality before. This isn't them. This is not the same company that used to make the Pokemon games when I was still playing them. The last game I played from Pokemon was Pokemon Sun. And the best thing I got from that game was Incineroar, because I played Incineroar in Smash Bros. Ultimate. Oh, and seeing Red and Blue older made me feel old as shit at the time. I was like, God damn it. That's how long it's been? And that was it. I didn't even get to the Elite Four. I don't even think I got through Victory Road, the road before the Elite Four. I don't even think I got there. I think I just stopped right in front of it and I turned the game off. And I was like, I can't do this shit anymore. Like, the game was boring as fuck. It was bad. It was like they didn't even... It was like they were slowly getting rid of the good shit about Pokemon, because Pokemon used to be a world that it didn't matter what game you were in, didn't matter what character you were playing as your main character, you were immersed in that world. You did not care. You were like all in every single time. There was lore everywhere. There were characters that you ended up giving a shit about later. There were Pokemon that were like your best friends. You went into combat with them all the time. Everybody has their favorite Pokemon team from a specific game. I bet y'all all have 6 Pokemon that you would actually play with every single game. You would bring them in every game. I think everybody has that team of Pokemon. I've had that since Diamond. I actually transferred them over to another game from that Pokemon Bank thing. The team that I'm thinking of right now, I left them in Pokemon Y. I'm just going to keep them there because that is my favorite Pokemon game. And I refuse to disgrace that team by putting them in any other future Pokemon game if I could. I wouldn't do that to them. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't trust the Pokemon games no more. But that's just me. That is just my opinion. I know there's people out there that are ride or die Pokemon no matter what, but I need to ask you a question. Do you think that they're going to keep giving you quality games? Serious question. Do you think they're going to keep giving you quality games? Do you believe that the games are quality right now? If you've been playing Pokemon as long as I have, you know somewhere in the back of your mind that's not true. That's not true. You know it's not. Don't lie to yourself. I know you know it's not. It's not where it could be. It's not where it should be. I'm going to say should, because you've been playing these games and buying them no matter what for like 20 years now, some of y'all out here. Okay? So you remember a timeline when these games were fire. These games were peak. Okay? And to accept bullshit is like, it's not just you shitting on yourself. You're actually shitting on anybody else that's going to play Pokemon past your timeline, who's going to be playing shit games because you bought all the shitty ones. And now these companies don't give up. Like, they won't care. They're just like Nintendo, Game Freak. They're like, they'll buy anything. Now you just fucked over everybody else 10, 20, 30 years from now by purchasing Pokemon ZA. And the other 2 games before that, what was it? Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and then Sword and Shield. And come on now, Sword and Shield, I saw the videos of that. That was like, how did we even get to this game? When people were still buying that shit? We gotta do better than this. We collectively as gamers, we gotta do better than this. Like, when something is really shitty, we shouldn't be just like accepting it, okay? You know why? Because next thing you know, you're gonna get a game that's like Marvel Avengers. You remember Marvel Avengers? Anybody remember that game? I will never let myself go for purchasing that. You know what made me purchase it? Nostalgia. I'm not joking. MCU. I fell into it. The Marvel hype. I fell into it. The Marvel hype. If you know about the Marvel hype, you know about it. You know. You know what happened when that game released? People just bought it because it was like, oh, it's Marvel, it's Hulk, Thor, Captain America. You know what happens. You know what happens. I mean, that probably wouldn't happen today because like Marvel has been on like this like decline when it comes to the movies and shit. And some of them are good recently, but previous shows and movies haven't been the best. These companies like to use the nostalgia and the hype factor to like get you to purchase something, and then they fuck it up knowing full well that they've already got you right here. They're all up in your head already, all in your head. And now the next game comes out and it's bad, but you enjoyed the last one, or you found the fun in the one that wasn't that good. And now you're praying that this one's going to be better. And they disappoint you again, but they give you something just a little bit good that makes you think, oh, they're not gone yet. this company's still here. Then they do it again, and they do it again, and then they do it again. Do you see it? You get it, right? You're starting to understand. They don't give a shit. They just want your money, right? Since this company knows that all they want is your money, then why don't you just stop giving them the money? I mean, yeah, you wouldn't be playing Pokemon games, right? But there's other games. There's other games out there other than Pokemon. I'm sure you know this. Maybe you only play Pokemon games. But sometimes, in my opinion, sometimes it's best to let shit go for a little bit just so you can experience something better later, because you're demanding that company give you something quality. Sometimes it's best to just leave and come back later and pray that people wise up as well, and then they all stop buying it or buying it as frequently. So this company now has to change what they're doing because they still want that money at the end of the day. And sometimes they listen, sometimes they don't. But I'm not the one out here running $1 billion, $1 trillion fucking company. You know what I mean? It's not, I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's not our problem. It's their problem. I feel like as somebody that's played the older Pokemon games, I have like this like small little bit of responsibility to like the future Pokemon players out there to tell people like, yo, wake the fuck up. Stop buying these shitty Pokemon games. You deserve more than that. You deserve more than that. If you're somebody that's bought nothing but Pokemon merchandise, video games for like 20, 30 years and shit, you deserve a good Pokemon game. You deserve an excellent Pokemon game. Not even just a good one, a fucking damn near perfect one. You deserve that shit. All right? You do. Because what are they doing? All the money that they have, all the money that they got. And they're going to say, oh yeah, you just get to run around in one circle area. Fucking, you don't get to do nothing or whatever. You get some exploration over here. Jump on some platforms, boring ass platforms. I saw some of the gameplay, man. Pokemon ZA is looking real fucking shit. Okay? What are we doing? You got people out here accepting that shit. It's insane. I know Pokemon is like really good. You love Pokemon. And I get it. I fucking get it. But to accept shit because you don't want your favorite series to decline, it's already declining. I've never seen such shit in my life before. You got people actually defending this shit? I'm sure you do. I'm sure there's a lot more than I think. Of course they would. Because Pokemon, of course. It's like Nintendo, of course. What am I fucking doing? Of course. Nintendo could literally click a button, break everybody's console at once tomorrow. Just everybody your shit breaks. I don't know. I don't think they can do that. I don't think they could do that. But could you imagine? And then they say, oh, there was an error. You're going to have to buy a new one. That would be unacceptable to me. But people would defend that and go, oh, it's just Nintendo. There's a reason for it. My console shut off because they did some dumb shit on their end. And, it's all just, it's fine. I forgive them. Nah, dog. The fuck? Like, you would have people... Brand loyalty. That's what it is. Because without it, and if these people didn't have that loyalty to the brand, they would see the bullshit. But because their nostalgia, their past... with this series or with these games, whatever it is, like this something that they're holding on to. They care so much about that shit. They don't want it to fall apart, because if they know that it's falling apart, they're gonna their fucking psyche just shut the fuck down. And I get it. Shit sucks, and you need to have something there that you enjoy to keep you stable to a degree. Something that's good that you can always come back to, that gives you comfort when things are shit. I get it. I had something like that for a long time. It was Sonic at one point. So like, what Sonic's been through. Like, oh shit. Then there was also Mega Man. I haven't seen a proper full-on continuation of any of these Mega Man games that got like numbered titles to them in a minute. Shit, I can keep going. I was also somebody who used to play a lot of the name escaped me just now. Give me a second. Holy shit, it's not coming to mind. Why is it not? Did I erase it? I erased it and it just came back to my head. Oh my god. Guilty Gear. I've been playing fighting games for a long time, and I love Guilty Gear. It's one of my favorite fighting games. Guilty Gear Strive is the current game that's out, and I do not like it at all, but I'm only playing the game because it has Guilty Gear on it. Does it sound familiar? It sounds like Pokemon players when they're playing shit that they hate And there's somewhere they know it's not the best quality, but they're only playing it because the name is Pokemon. I'm playing Guilty Gear because the shit says Guilty Gear on it. But this isn't the version of Guilty Gear I want to fucking play. I'm just sitting here waiting one day they'll get their shit together and I'll get a good game. It's the same thing. I'm telling you, this shit sucks. However, unlike the Pokemon players, I've accepted that Guilty Gear. I don't like this shit no more. I'm just playing it because, I don't know, like there are moments where I enjoy myself at least a little bit, but I'm aware, like I have this self-awareness that like this shit is not good. Pokemon players, I need y'all to wake the fuck up, all right? Like I said all that rant, that tangent, y'all need to wake the fuck up before like they keep making games like Pokemon ZA with like no content, and then they're going to sell the rest of it as DLC. And then you done spent $100+ on that shit. You see what I mean? Please speak up now. Do your best to speak up now because there's going to be a lot of people defending this shit. Please do your best to just like spread the word about not buying every single Pokemon game so that these games can get better. So that damn people like myself can come back to them, because I would love to play a Pokemon game. I would love to go back and play a Pokemon game. Low key, I kind of want to go back to Pokemon, but I don't looking at these games. Oh no, nah, I wouldn't do it. Not right now. So yeah, that's it for the video. If you liked what I had to say or didn't, leave a thumbs up, thumbs down, either one, it don't matter. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you thought about Pokemon ZA, if you played it. What was the last Pokemon game you played? I want to know how many people actually stopped playing Pokemon after like Pokemon Sun, like I did. So that would be interesting to see that. There's going to be 2 videos popping up on the screen at some point. You want to watch those, feel free. And yeah, I'll see you later. Take care of yourselves. Peace.